You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
My name's Raul. What's yours? Kyle. Nice to meet you, man. Yeah, so do you hold any belief at all that serves as kind of a foundation for your understanding of the world and that you're fairly certain of?
I do believe in God, obviously, so all glory to God, first and foremost. Also, I'm pretty passionate about, pursuing what your passion is in life. It's not about, money and stuff like that. It's really about passion.
Okay.
That's what I've really learned when I came to college. When I was looking for majors and stuff like that, I was kind of going through and I was like, which one's gonna get me the most money and stuff like that. And I realized I didn't enjoy it. If I don't enjoy it, I'm not.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be good.
I agree that you can't buy that.
Yeah,
you know, you can have the best paying job in the world, but okay. Do you mind if we talk about your belief in God? Okay. I like to start by asking. Oh, but by the way, just a primer. These questions will be mostly how-related questions. In other words, I'm interested in how you arrived at this belief. So I'll be asking a lot of questions related to how you came to know that this particular belief is true.
Okay.
But we can start with, can you tell me how confident you would say you are on a scale of 1 to 10 in your belief in God, as far as how certain you are that this belief is true? On a scale of 1 to 10, where would you put your scale of your level?
What I believe?
Yeah, your level of
10,
certainty.
Yeah.
So you're about 10 out of 10 certain that it's true. Okay. And why 10 out of 10? What gets you there?
Well, I was raised in a Catholic household, and I went to church every Sunday. Got my first Holy Communion and all that, and
Okay.
we've just always been very religious.
Okay. So you were raised Catholic. So that's why you hold this belief.
Yes.
And the next question, and this kind of goes into the how questions.
Yeah.
How do you know that this belief is true? So you believe it because you were raised Catholic. Now how do you know that this is true?
There's really no telling. It's kind of just something that you have to internally believe it as yourself, and not drown out all the other noise that people tell you that it's not. It's really about what you believe in. So there's no telling. I couldn't tell you that it's true definitively.
Okay. Do you believe that we should hold beliefs that comport with reality? Do you believe that we should be concerned with holding beliefs that are objectively true?
No. I
No.
don't think so.
Okay. And why is that?
I think it's fine to think outside the box. I mean, believe what you want to believe in. It's a free world. You can do what you want. So
Yeah.
if you want to believe in whatever you want, go right ahead.
Okay. Do you live the rest of your life that way? Do you just kind of believe what you want to believe in? So in other words, if you were putting money in the stock market, how would you pick which company to invest in? Would you just kind of pick one and
belief? I mean, it really depends on the situation. There's certain things it's a situational, and then certain things it's kind of
okay.
I don't know how to explain really.
So go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So are you saying, you say it depends on the situation. So are what you're saying there, is what you're saying there that sometimes it's okay to just believe whatever you want, and other times you need more something more objective? Yeah.
I guess.
Is that kind of what you're saying?
Yeah.
So how do you determine which belief requires objective verification and which belief it's okay to just kind of go with whatever you want?
I couldn't tell you how to determine it. I mean, that's up to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's up to the individual.
So how did you determine that your belief in God is not something? Is something that is exempt from requiring objective verification?
That's how I was raised. So that's what I believe in.
If it depends on the situation, I'm wondering, what is it about specifically this situation, this particular belief in God, that you think warrants, that doesn't require objective verification?
Oh, wait, ask it again?
Yeah, sorry, it was kind of confusing. I guess it's the same question as I just asked, essentially, and that is, you said it depends on the situation. And so what you're saying is, it sounds like sometimes you need objective
yeah.
verification, sometimes you don't. So I'm wondering, what is it about your belief in God that you think makes it one of those beliefs that doesn't
It's
require?
it's like faith-based sort of thing. With what you were asking about the investing,
Right.
you can do numbers on that, crunch numbers, whatever you want to do. Look at past statistics. This is kind of just more faith-driven internally and stuff like that. So that's how I see religion.
Why don't you use this same approach when it comes to things like the stock market, sort of, for example? What is it about this belief that would cause, or this method of, faith-based method that would cause you to ditch it when it comes to things like the stock market? Why wouldn't you use it there?
I guess because it's just, like I was talking about before, it's just a situational thing. It's kind of like it's not needed in that situation, or not necessarily needed, or not. It's not necessary for that, like, because there's statistics. When it comes to that, you can just go back and look at prior performances of companies and stuff like that, and decide which one you want to invest in.
So you're saying the reason why something like the stock market wouldn't require objective evidence, what have you, is because it's
it
based.
requires objective evidence.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the reason it does. Yeah, you're right. The reason things like that do require objective evidence is because they extend beyond what belief we have in our head to objective reality.
Sure. I don't know.
Let me rephrase it. Maybe that was a little confusing the way I put it, but the reason you believe that something like the stock market requires objective verification / evidence, what have you, is because it is based in reality. It's not just about me believing that some random company is gonna like, I can believe a random company is gonna succeed, but
you could invest in that if you really want, but I mean, that's up to you. Like I was saying.
And you're saying you wouldn't, though. You would require more like evidence because it's based in reality. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So if beliefs that are based in reality require objective verification, is your belief in God based in reality?
It's based on what I believe. Whether it's reality or not, it's basically what it is.
But when you say I believe in God, are you saying that this is something that I believe is based in reality?
I couldn't say that. It doesn't apply to everyone. So, I mean, it's part of my world, and that doesn't mean it's going to be part of yours or whoever else's. So I'm not going to speak for everyone and say this is based in reality. This is based on what I believe.
Okay, but you believe that God, the existence of God, is based in reality.
For me, yeah.
For you, yes. So I'm wondering, if you believe it's based in reality, why you don't require objective verification when it comes to things like the stock market. You believe those things are based in reality, and you do require objective verification for those.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm just wondering why you don't apply the same standard to this belief over here, namely God, when you do believe it's based in reality. So why don't you require any objective verification for it?
That's how I grew up. It's my beliefs. So.
Okay. All right, Kyle. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.